Hello everyone, and welcome to our fourth video in our Spring Break 2025 series, and our third day aboard the Carnival Firenze. This was our first port day, and the stop was Cabo San Lucas. However, before we got there, we were treated to a surprise. Whales. In the distance, you can see the spray from their blowholes and the occasional splash of a fin. Awesome. Oh, there it is. Spouted again. Yes, look at that. Oh, that's so awesome. This was our first time seeing whales in the wild. We didn't even see them in Alaska, so this was a special treat. One spouted, then the other spouted. There's one. See it spout over there?
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome. For those of you who are not aware, Cabo is a tender port, which means that the ship doesn't dock and you have to be shuttled from the ship to the port. This means that you can't just walk on or off the ship as you would in other ports. If you wanted to get off the ship early, you would need tender tickets, which were distributed the night before. When they call your ticket group, you head down to the gangway and are then boarded onto a tender boat. If you wanted to be more leisurely, you could wait until open call, which is about 11 a.m., and just wait for an available tender. Because our family had booked faster to the fun, we had priority tender so we could go down at any point and join a tender group.
Why did I run off like that?
Where are we?
We are at Cabo San Lucas. So good.
Cabo San Lucas! Now, we've been to Cabo a few times already, so our plan was simple that day. We were just going to do a little shopping and maybe have lunch. We wanted to spend the rest of the day on the ship, enjoying the amenities while the majority of the passengers were in port. Fortunately, there was a little market right at the marina with a lot of little stalls inside. Most sell just about the same things: leather goods, handmade jewelry, shirts and dresses, toys, and knickknacks. Emily was searching for a stuffed animal, and Lily was searching for a necklace. Alrighty, so we are in the little mercado across from the little port area for the tenders, and the girls are doing a little bit of shopping. Lily's looking for some jewelry. And just general window shopping. It is hot today. It's supposed to be only like 76 outside, but the humidity is killer. We decided to forgo lunch. It was actually very hot this day, high 70s, but the humidity made it feel hotter. We decided we would rather get to the ship and into the pools instead of finding a place to have lunch. So after shopping, we grabbed a tender back to the Firenze. And just like that, we are back on the tender, heading back to the Firenze. I said it right this time, the Firenze. And yeah, we have a short trip to Cabo, but we did a little bit of shopping, did a little bit of buying stuff. And now we're headed back to the ship. Lily, did you have a good time in Cabo?
Yeah.
What did you buy?
Oh my gosh, I need to show.
Oh, show us.
Oh yeah. But I got this really pretty necklace and it has like shells and stuff. It wasn't like part of like a set, but then I got this one. It's a bracelet. I don't know if you can see it. It's like oh my gosh, my hand, but it's like a star.
Put your hand behind it.
Is it showing?
Yeah.
And then from the first shop we went to, he said that this was original $8 and he gave it to me for $8. Wait, I can't even.
Yes, that's it. You're fine.
Oh, okay. But yeah.
Awesome. It was successful when a Cabo San Lucas.
Wait, sorry. But also on the cruise ship, That's why whale sharks are my favorite animal. I saw whale shark bracelets, so I'm gonna get a whale shark bracelet. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Pretty pelicans. Pelicans. Oh, sea lion right there.
Oh gosh. Why are they chasing you?
Oh man, the fun never stops. And just so you know how many people are on the ship with us.
There's also no one in the back of the front.
We are on a private tender back to the Firenze. That's how we roll over here. It's an ace! It's an ace! I hope we win! Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
I know. Yo, that was so
So had a good time in Cabo San Lucas, and now we're back on the ship, ready to hit the pool and maybe some water slides, and maybe have some lunch. One of the best parts being on the ship on a port day, no line at Guy's Burger or Pizzeria del Capitano. On a port day like today, let's see what's on offer at the buffet. Potato salad, coleslaw, Swiss cheese, cheddar, some shredded salmon, chicken, mortadella, and ham. Mortadella because it is a Italian ship. And then we still have some corn, it's like some radishes and olives. And then dessert, Jello, German chocolate cake, green ombre cake, green velvet cake, rainbow cake, chocolate St. Patrick's, green rose cake, green petal cake, cookies, lots of condiments here, roast leg of lamb. All right, so Lily has made it over to the ropes course. She's getting to be quite the little ropes course expert. And yeah, she's going and doing her rounds right now. And then afterwards, I'll check to see what the difficulty level is. If it's comparable to the ones that she's been on the Radiance and the Panorama. What did you think of the ropes course?
It was really good. It was just fun and it was more challenging than what I'm used to, so it was nice to get out of my comfort zone.
What was your favorite part?
The plank where like it looks over the ship.
Would you recommend it to other people.
Yes, but unless you're afraid of heights, then don't do it. Yeah, but that's a given.
You know what one of my favorite things to do on a cruise ship is taking naps. So we just had a nap time after the pool and the water slides, and just a little bit of a rest. And now we are headed down to dinner back at the Medici restaurant. And today is St. Patrick's Day, and so we're dressed up in some green, or I am. And the girls had green on earlier, but now they've done a little bit of a costume change. And now we're headed down. All right, so in the MDR, the Medici dining room, we have just ordered, because it's St. Patrick's Day. I think they have a St. Patrick's menu, so we'll see how that goes. We both ordered some pot roast and the Bailey's Irish cream cheesecake. So that sounds delicious. That one, the cheesecake, has Oreo cookie crumb with a whiskey caramel. So sounds delicious. What did you get for your appetizer, honey?
The spring roll.
Oh, barbecue beef spring rolls? So we both got the barbecue beef spring rolls as well, but I also got Hawaiian shrimp poke. And then I also wanted to try the cast iron bronzed fish. Sounds like a lot of food. We'll see. Lily ordered the broiled strip loin steak. And then Emily, surprise, surprise, got the pasta with tomato sauce. Again, she had considered getting something different,
I mean, I've been getting
but got
this going hard.
the same thing.
But things on
The kids menu?
the kids menu. No,
It doesn't seem good? Well, you can have one of the steaks like Ate has.
I won't finish it. I'm gonna like.
That's okay if you don't finish it.
Daddy won't finish his like 4 entrees.
Yeah. Hey, that's 2 entrees. It's 2 entrees because you have to pay for everyone after that. So no, I only got 2 entrees. And I finished all the ones on the first night, just not this last night. Last night was a lot of food. Here. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, nice. Ooh, this pot roast looks so good. Oh, look at that pork tender. Oh, man. All right. It's joke time with Emily.
What instrument do you find in the bathroom?
What instrument do you find in the bathroom? I don't know. What instrument?
A tube of toothpaste.
A tube of toothpaste.
I also got another one. What do you call 2 bananas?
What do you call 2 bananas?
A pair of slippers.
It's all for the jokes, guys. It's all for the jokes. Ooh. Ooh.
This might be the best cheesecake I've had. Any
Yeah, this is a darn good cheesecake. Oreo crust with some whiskey caramel.
It could be colder, but
It could be colder, but that's really good. Got it this time. Showtime. Saturday night in the sun. Don't believe me, just watch. Yay! High five! Woohoo! Woohoo! Good job. You did such a good job. All right, so let's wrap up the video from last night. Dinner was amazing, actually. It was St. Patrick's Day, and I don't know if it was a secret or something, but they had a St. Patrick's Day menu. I don't know if anybody else was aware of it because it didn't come up when you scanned the QR code, but it was in the app. So we did order off of the St. Patrick's Day menu. I got the pot roast and also the Bailey's cheesecake. So starting off with appetizers, I got the barbecue beef spring rolls. They were nice and crispy. They were really hot when they came out. So that was wonderful because it was still, like I said, really crispy on the outside and then kind of like juicy on the inside. It was a little weird though because it was a spring roll. I was expecting something like char siu beef or char siu pork, you know, like that kind of Chinese barbecue taste. But no, it was just straight up American barbecue with a barbecue sauce. It was nice and tender on the inside, and then it was wrapped in that spring roll and then again deep fried. And then in addition to that, I also got the Hawaiian poke bowl, which was awesome. My only complaint about that was there was very, very little fish in it, but it had edamame, avocado, spicy mayo, and then a bunch of like little vegetables and things. And overall, it tasted really, really wonderful. Good size for an appetizer also. As far as entrees went, I did get the pot roast, which was pork tender, nice and savory, and it came with these really good garlicky potatoes that were like fried potato wedges, really thick but kind of fluffy on the inside, and then some peas and carrot. Really enjoyed that. And then I also had the cast iron fish with grits, also wonderful. It also had andouille sausage. The andouille sausage added a nice little spiciness to the dish. The fish was perfectly cooked, nice and tender, and just really well seasoned, and the grits were nice and creamy. So overall, both entrees were amazing. And then for dessert, I got the Bailey's cheesecake with the whiskey caramel, also awesome. The whiskey caramel was nice and sweet with a little bit of bitterness to it, which counteracted kind of the sweetness and cheesecakiness of the cheesecake. And then the Oreo crust was a great counterbalance to everything and just kind of like wrapping it all up. So overall, had a really, really great meal in the MGR last night. I don't know why. I've read a lot of reviews about the food not being that great, but you know, you have to take into account the fact that it is, you know, mass-produced food for thousands of people. It's not going to be 4-star restaurant quality or Michelin restaurant quality. It's just good food. And that pretty much wraps up our day at Cabo San Lucas. If you like this video, please hit that like button, hit subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get notified of new videos on our channel. And no matter where you find yourself on this journey, please take a moment, however brief, to take a closer look at life. Bye for now.
Sorry.